All the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck doing all this shit.
She got wheels. It's one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
I know about this.
You might know.
Yup. Happy Sunday. We are the Not For Debate Podcast. This is episode 70.
70.
To be named later. We're joined by a special guest today, as you can see, donned in the purple and gold of the LA Lakers.
Goddamn right.
Comedian, writer, co-host of the TheBroPrint Podcast, Mr. Isley is here with us today.
Yeah, what's up, fellas?
What's
good? What's up, man? It's always a pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, man, always, man. It's always love.
So, like we do every week, like to start with introductions and how everybody's week has been. J-Ro is here. He's over there off camera, filling with something. There he is. 2 fingers.
Buying $2,000 worth of equipment. I'm walking this joint. It's like Mike's $3,000, $2,000, $2,500, $1,300.
Yeah.
The cheapest one was $700, and y'all was bitching about that.
Yeah. Word up.
But that's his thing. He always trying to find the next curve as far as quality and things like that goes. So very appreciative of that. I like I said, I have no idea half of the shit J-Ro
we don't
be
know
doing.
nothing.
Hell no.
Like some shit like the Matrix be popping up.
Word up, I'm telling you, yo.
And J-Ro's like the code in it.
Word.
And then he's like, all right, we're ready.
Seen that shit too many times.
Or when he's the only one mad in the room and nobody's mad.
We thought the shit went perfect.
Yeah, we thought everything was great.
It was like, fuck.
After the show, he slamming shit.
Word. Like, whoa.
Like, meet me out back. Y'all niggas got me fucked up.
Word
He's
up.
like, damn, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But J-Ro's here, Easy's here, obviously. Joey's here, Brian's here, like I said. I'm here, obviously. So Easy, how's your week been?
Hey, man.
Obviously rough, judging by the bottle you showed up with.
Actually, I showed up with some fine liquor, yo.
Yeah.
You just don't,
Finest.
you don't drink, so you don't know what you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
definitely started working out. You seen my motherfucker.
Oh, this nigga brought a tricep to the
No,
party.
I'm tired of your ass. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I mean, you got like 3 years ahead of me, so like 2024, I'm on your
3
ass.
years, nigga. I've been working out for
nigga,
15
the
years
mini
straight.
fucking Hulk, nigga.
Joey been working out as long as I've been abusing
15.
drugs.
Damn.
And that's crazy.
like the irony.
We grew up with my boy. He's little
I
as hell.
refuse to
Now he's
laugh
like
at
one of the biggest niggas always in the room. And shit.
I refuse
Pause.
to laugh. I'm not laughing
before,
at it.
before you said something. Pause.
It's a 15-year run I've been on. 15 years.
Same.
Damn.
Terrible.
I'm tired.
I can't.
I'm tired. Oh, we can laugh at it.
I can't do it no more.
Yeah, we can laugh at it.
Nah,
now.
that's hilarious.
But speaking of that, not to go off topic, my girl was like, yo, you got people thinking you out here doing
Right.
crack and shit. Like, I think you might need to release a disclaimer.
Yeah. Tell them what's really going on.
I don't even know if I want to do that. I'm like, like cough syrup is like up there with crack. I don't think we like lose any traction with that one. But my week's been regular. My birthday was Wednesday. Let me get some hand claps for that.
Yeah. Big 34.
Yeah, big 34. Good Lord's blessed me 34 years.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's kind of cliche when you ask people, do you feel any older? But I do feel a lot older. I'm like peeking through the blinds at shit. Noticing shit around the house and shit. Just what normally
Looking
noticed
for a
before.
cat to tell to get off the step. Get off my step.
Yeah, you know, regular shit.
Oh, you're entering that grumpy stage.
I think I've been there. in the grumpy stage. At least that's what my.
But I mean,
tells me.
now you waiting for shit though. That,
I'm looking
definitely
for it.
hitting that stage.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. It's busting in my son's room and shit.
Yeah.
He jumping like, damn.
I'm so happy I'm alive for this shit. Because you two niggas, yo, you old head motherfucker, shut up.
Word,
y'all
yo.
niggas old. Y'all know what y'all talking
Y'all
about.
niggas still old, though.
And now,
Word.
y'all talking about taking
Said this
naps
nigga over here
and shit.
taking naps.
Yeah, I
I
love naps.
love naps, nigga. What?
Yeah, naps is like an essential part of the weekend.
Yeah.
You know you old when you wake up, but like that nap was classic.
Hell yeah.
A classic nap, nigga.
Nigga.
Almost wake up mad that it ended.
Right, word up. Damn, I gotta go do something.
Word up.
Hell yeah.
And getting back to sleep is hard. Like at night when you're old and you had a nap, it's like fuck.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Insomnia.
Shit, no it ain't.
Like now my demons are here.
I
I should have to sleep first.
I'm gonna have to say I don't struggle with that. 9 o'clock come around, I'm ready to go back down for the
You
night.
look like you about to go to sleep right now.
Monday through Friday, I'm like
I
that though.
need my
Like
Sunday
8:30.
On your days off,
Yeah.
they say be up.
But so Joey, how's your week been?
Well, talk about getting old, man. I've been I hurt my back on Thursday playing kickball. Had a double header. So I've been on load management.
I need context there because I don't think too much back is involved in kickball.
Yeah, well,
You
you would think not.
You would
but
think. Like,
really-
I pulled my hamstring from
Word
that.
up.
Damn.
What really happened was I got stuck between second and third. Had to go tag up, and when I jerked, I felt it, and I've been on load management for the last 3 days.
Load management.
Word.
Doc Rivers will
Yeah,
be proud.
I've been on load management, so hopefully I can get back out there this coming Thursday, man. I'm messed up though.
Damn.
Might have to take a week
weekly
off.
thing?
Yeah, every Thursday. Yeah.
Damn.
Y'all niggas is breaking down way too soon.
Yeah, man. 33 came on me quick, man.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah, pause. Yeah.
So how's your week been, Brian?
My week's been great, man. Preparing for my 40th.
Right.
So preparing to drop this new album, you know, making the rounds, doing promotions and stuff like that.
Hands.
Yeah,
Clap
Big
hands.
40
Clap
album
hands.
coming.
Yeah.
Third album.
Third album, man. I'm a grizzled vet in this game.
Right.
So yeah. It's been great. And this week coming up is gonna be great as well, Lord willing. So
Right. 40 is one of those milestone birthdays. It's like, I feel like as black people, you got to do something every 5 years.
Yeah.
On the 5th year is like your milestone.
I think I'm gonna do mine at 10 though, man. I'm gonna do mine at 10. I don't want nothing extravagant every 5 years. That's too close together.
Yeah, I don't want anything extravagant at all. I'm like
ever.
Yeah, I'm like so basic. Yeah, but
chilling, man.
I did get
need nothing.
surprised though. So shout out to Carla for surprising me.
Yeah.
Got to her house and her table was covered with a blanket. I didn't really draw the conclusion right away. She was running around the house acting weird the whole time.
Right.
I'm feeling mad, uncomfortable. I'm like, damn, I'm not supposed to be here. Am I messing up a date or something? And then she surprised me with a cake and a bunch of people I know, like these two guys popped up on me. So it was good to see them again.
Oh man, it's love.
Yeah, a couple people I ain't seen. I ain't seen Taco in a couple years. David, he was there. So shout out to him for popping out. Shout out to Reese. What's up, man? Oh, my bad, everybody. What's up, Keisha? Drunk Unks Podcast. Double Boy Official, ESB Official. Shout out to y'all. Z64 Network. That's my guy, Big Duke. Shout out to you as well. Am I missing that? Oh, Moon. What's up, Moon?
It's good.
But, yeah, so I guess we can get started now. You guys want to start with the tragedy first? Kill the mood real quick.
Yeah, we might as well get that shit out the way because we're gonna have to have a lot of fun after that.
Yeah. So Netflix documentaries explores the case of a family living in Colorado. Her husband, his pregnant wife, and their 2 daughters. Life is all good between the two until the husband, Chris, begins an affair with another woman. His wife suspected him of infidelity after weeks without sexual contact and often accused him of seeing someone else, which he always denied. His wife went on a work trip, and when she returned, her and Chris got into an argument where he strangled her to death. At some time during the strangulation, one of his daughters enters the room and asks what's wrong with mommy. Chris assures his daughter that everything is okay and loads her, her sister, and her deceased mother into his truck. He then drives up to his work site and disposes of his wife's body and then throws both of his daughters one by one into separate oil tanks at the job site. During investigations, Chris alludes to someone else killing his children, but admitted to killing his wife, Shanann. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right.
Shanann, yeah.
Okay. Chris was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. So, did anybody see this?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, if you did, I'm sure you heard everybody now. It's been all over the internet.
Yeah.
But sad story, real odd story. Apparently this guy was like, well, from what I saw, it wasn't like really documented in the movie. From what I saw when he met her, he was like a bigger gentleman.
Yeah.
A lot more weight on his body.
Yeah.
Over time he began to lose weight and sculpt his body. And I would assume that during those times, you know, we all get a little boost. Just like when we get out of the barber chair, we feel a little better.
Yep.
Yeah.
You might throw a little cologne on the day. You got your haircut. You know how guys are. So, you know, he started to tone his body up, probably started to feel himself. And he's looking over here at his wife. She's pregnant. She's a little bigger than normal. She's nagging all the time about certain stuff. I'm not making excuses for this man.
Yeah.
But, you know, things happen. He meets another woman. He's attracted to her, obviously. They begin a relationship. She claims that she knew about the family and the children. It didn't bother her, obviously.
Right.
But funny, when she was being investigated, her demeanor was a little odd to me. She seemed like joyous, for lack of better words.
Like she knew everything?
Yeah, like
like
that too.
She wasn't, like it wasn't a surprise to her.
Right.
Yeah.
And to me, well, I'm not a woman, but if I was finding out that the guy I've been sleeping with just committed like triple murder.
In the worst possible fashion
Right.
that anybody could murder people.
Right.
You know what I mean? You talking about the mother of your children and your children. Little girls.
It's Chris Benoit shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's exactly the only thing is he's gonna get off easy. At least Chris went with him.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the circumstances that were surrounding were a lot different.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know. I haven't seen the behind the ring thing. It's crazy because I did intend to watch that, the Chris Benoit story.
Yeah.
But I assume it has something to do with getting your head stomped on for years. So.
And
Yeah.
steroids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's crazy, like, because I watched it, and you just have a lot of questions, like, how do we get here? Like, you know,
Right.
he's married to his one beautiful family, 2 daughters, happy.
Right.
Then, you know, it just goes left.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he killed his family and showed no remorse. Like, didn't give a fuck.
Just leave, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's like he dumped them in the tanks and went and clocked in. Like, hey, I'm here.
That's what I'm saying. He was at work and then he popped up like nothing happened.
Like what are you niggas doing in front of my house?
Right.
Looking shocked.
you know, when they was questioning him and he's telling the story, the lady's like, you're not even crying. Like,
Right.
you just like telling the story.
She's like, I just want him back. Like, yo, they're not here. And she was right. She was like, they're not with you right now. You don't know where they are.
Right.
Like, why aren't you crying? Well, he did know where the fuck they was.
Yeah,
But
technically.
yeah.
But I thought it was funny when he sat down to take the test. What are they called? Lie detector test. Yeah, he sits down and take the polygraph, and she was like, the funny thing about polygraph tests is one of us knows the truth, but when we're finished, 2 of us will.
Yeah. No, she was,
and she already knew.
And look, she knew from the beginning because you could tell how she played that whole part. She was like, this motherfucker's going to lie. Because she steady telling him, like, you can't lie on this, right? Like she steady telling him, and this nigga proceeded to lie about it all.
Right.
I mean, the story was dumb. Like, a happy white woman runs away and don't come back. Come on, like, bro, come on, bro.
I mean, I guess I didn't look at it that way.
I mean, you gotta break it down. Like, come on, bro. Like, you in here, like, I don't know where my wife is. Like, you're in a nice ass neighborhood.
Happy white women don't run.
Yeah, nah. He easy might be on to something.
They stay put.
You're right.
He might be on. He might.
They're not gonna run. They'll divorce you and take everything you got.
And there's some fucking truth to Easy's statement.
No,
judging
absolutely.
by her text messages and the things she was saying.
And that's what was crazy to me is because she was like really trying to get this nigga to be there,
to hit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
all.
half the documentary, she was like
trying to
friend.
trying to get slammed. I'm
Yeah,
like, damn, he
yeah.
ain't even slamming.
He's not touching me. He's doing push-ups.
Yeah,
Word up,
that was crazy. Yeah,
That's not funny.
I mean, it's not funny,
But
but I thought of you.
This nigga got out
Yeah,
of bed.
yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga got
Joey's
out of
Joey's mad. I can
Wait a second.
picture him in the studio hitting like
nigga
4,000
got out of bed and did 100
He
push-ups.
got in an argument.
Get in an argument with Ness and go work
Bro,
out.
now we walking next Sunday. Like, you
now
buffing
that's not necessarily far-fetched.
I said it probably relieves some tension.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just bust the push-ups though. I'll go to
I mean,
the
you can tell he
gym.
happy. Remember, the weights was in the corner for a minute.
But Joey has like levels in his house. At least you can like go in a different room if you
Yeah.
mad at
Yeah,
somebody. I gotta
yeah.
like go in the bathroom. I'm like 10 feet away from the motherfucker I'm mad at.
you probably hear her breathing by the door.
Yeah, especially when she crying and I can hear him like, yeah, you're 7 feet away. I can hear you.
Should have brought some headphones. In
Oh my god, when she's crying and you can hear.
Yeah, it's worse because now you gotta go in there. Now I gotta apologize.
Yo,
Oh
that's crazy.
man, shit.
Just keep my mouth shut on all that shit.
Sorry, kids.
Not incriminating myself on
yeah,
here.
she gives me
Yo,
free will to
kids
talk.
love you, dog.
Yeah, she definitely
I couldn't
does.
say that shit and go home.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I jiggle with the keys a bit. Like when I get there, like, damn, what the fuck did I say an hour
At
ago?
least when y'all niggas say some slick shit, you get to take the long way home.
Right,
Yeah.
think about it.
You already here.
Like Hood showing up with hella food when you come back from the episode. I got something to eat.
I did that before I left. Chicken and biscuits for everyone. Where were we? This is terrible.
This is awful.
This is terrible.
Yeah,
Damn.
we went off.
I always get told that I'm inconsiderate of victims and things like that.
Nah, it's
But
fucked up, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up. We admitted that.
Nah, it's terrible. It's awful. Here's the thing though. You can make if you're good, if you're funny, you can make almost anything funny.
Yeah.
True.
There's a lot of people who get sensitive about a lot of things don't have the ability to see humor in it.
Yeah.
True.
While this is a tragedy, you know, I'm a comedian, so I can find the funny in it.
Right.
And y'all motherfuckers
And a white
apparently can too.
And a white woman not running when she happy is
That's like kind of dead on.
that.
I can't even.
You
argue with
won
it.
with that one. Easy.
The thing is, like, is this like fresh? Is this recent?
When
2018.
yeah.
All right,
So the
barely.
story
it's
just
relatively still
Right.
recent. So with those kind of things, like it's hard to make things funny like that. But
Yeah.
if shit like is overtime, like niggas make jokes about OJ all the time.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And part of the reason because it was 1994, it was so long ago. But even then, niggas was making jokes
yeah,
about
yup.
that.
Shit, he was. Remember he did the thing with the like, I'm kidding.
He
That was
bored in the
hilarious.
house.
that was hilarious.
That was so funny.
Is OJ still on Twitter?
I think so.
He is, and he's one of the funniest people on Twitter.
He is
Yeah, it's
one of the
hilarious.
funniest people on
The nigga
Twitter.
never tweets. He just posts videos.
I remember I'm like, yo, I just thinking about like being 1994, I would have been what, 7 years old and all that going down, and then being 33 and seeing that nigga riding a golf cart in the whitest neighborhood in fucking Beverly Hills or wherever he's at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And he
I
just
thought-
chilling.
I thought it would at least like break him financially.
Right. Nope.
Like he's still good.
Yeah, he's good.
chilling.
And even after going to how many years did he do for the
He
bullshit
did
they
like
got
10.
him?
He did,
And he's
10.
still good.
Didn't he write a book too?
Well,
Yeah, if I did it.
some shit like that.
If
What an
I did
asshole, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he is an asshole. He is an asshole for that.
Damn.
I would have did it this way.
Yeah. Fuck. Fucking OJ.
Yeah. The
Talk
juice.
about a rebrand.
Yeah. Nah, I mean the blue flight jacket with the black glasses is still suspect as hell. I'm locking my doors if OJ walking through my neighborhood.
Yeah, with the dark shades on.
The dark shades and a blue
And
flight
you can tell
jacket.
it's OJ with the artificial hip walk.
Yeah, he was dressed like the Strangler on the Fresh Prince. Hell no, I'm crossing the street.
Word up.
If I see OJ in an all white suit, I'm crossing
Word
the
up,
street.
I ain't fucking with OJ.
Yeah. But well, I guess we did completely get through tragedy.
Yeah,
Tory
we got
Lanez-
through it.
Yeah, we did.
Tory Lanez is charged, or has been charged,
As well as he should have been.
with aggravated assault for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion. If convicted, he faces up to 22 years in prison. Of course, he won't do that.
Nah. He'll get off on probation or something.
Charge doesn't mean convicted. I have to start there before people attack me. But told you guys. Told you.
I mean, the shit all added up.
Yeah.
It all added up. Some people don't seem to think so. They seem to think his album told the story.
Yeah, I still don't see a reason for Meg to lie.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I don't see a reason for her to lie. As wild as the stories have been that we've heard. Yeah. But I'm still interested in hearing from the driver, from the best friend. I'm pretty sure they'll be subpoenaed if this goes to court.
They would have to be.
Right.
It's the only way you're gonna get as much as the truth as you can get.
Yeah, he goofy people think music overpowers the truth. Yeah. That is true. That's sort of like everybody that was still listening to him and all that stuff. I listened to the album, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to hear if he was gonna say, track 1, I ain't shooter.
Right.
Something.
Yeah. Shit, I wanted the nigga to be innocent.
You want him to be innocent?
Do you still think he's innocent easy?
Nah, I mean, when the facts come out and you get convicted, you gotta do that time. No matter.
He didn't get.
We just gotta.
It's just charges.
We gotta normalize people being convicted for hurting black women.
Yeah,
that's like the bottom line here for me anyway. Me personally, I'm not speaking for everyone, obviously. Yeah, but we just gotta be more supportive of black women in that realm.
It's so crazy because I was talking to somebody on Facebook about the situation. I was like, black women are so unprotected that they don't even expect it.
Right.
Like they don't even expect Tory being there with Meg, them together, whatever the situation is, that it's his responsibility to make sure she good in any situation.
That's crazy.
They don't even expect that.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Right?
They missed that one part. I'm like, that's for everybody, men and women.
Yeah.
That was like an essential part for me.
That's wild. My daughters won't expect anything but that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
My daughters and my wife. Right. Like man, it's times where I'm with my family and their head is in the clouds. My wife and my daughters, like they just walking aimlessly.
Right. Yeah.
Because they know that my head is on a swivel and I'm protecting. I can see everything. And
Facts.
like and they told me that. I'm like, yo, pay attention. Why aren't you paying? You got it.
Yeah,
you got it, Daddy.
Yeah.
Why do we need to pay attention? You're here.
Yeah. They should have that comfort though.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the fact that a lot of women don't.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's frightening to me.
I was me and Kenzie were having a conversation about things you've seen growing up. And I said for someone who, like we said, seen their mom get beat up every day, that's for some people that's a normal thing to them.
Right. Yep.
And then the mom stays with the person that beat them up. Yep. And it's like, well, that must be love. That's part of it.
That's what it's like.
Cool with it.
Right.
And they're not.
Right.
It's just it's just fucked up. Yeah, now this is the dark part.
Yeah.
We thought that the Netflix, this is the dark part because like we've all experienced some of that in some form of fashion, whether we were children or whether we were in crazy relationships or whatever. The bottom line is women need to be protected. And we've seen women that we're close to, black women, whether it be our mothers, whether it be our aunts or whatever, we've seen some kind of form of disrespect towards them or them being in harm's way.
That's facts.
And it's fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, man. But they got to start expecting it. They got to start, forcing men to be men. You know what I'm saying? Like you see a lot of people like that's what they want, but you don't even, it's not even a standard for you.
Right.
You just talk about it because you accepting men that aren't doing men shit.
Yep.
Never.
And that started young when protecting on women. You learn that young. For me, growing up, you protect your mom.
Yep.
Your sister, your grandma. Because as black men, we learn everything from black women. Our first love is a black woman.
Me and my brother were on it.
Yeah.
Like because my dad made us like that.
It's like, yo, nigga.
Where y'all going with your mom?
Right.
Make sure she good. If he couldn't go, like me and Elle,
somebody was going.
And we would have went up.
Yeah, like you couldn't even raise your voice at your mom. Like,
Exactly.
Pit bulls,
Yeah,
like,
word
like
We was about to jump a nigga at Cowtown on everything.
word.
Word up.
And it's crazy. That's why I'm in the weight room, because you gotta listen.
He got a daughter now. This nigga
I got a daughter and
I feel you.
I'm 33,
I got a
little and
daughter
barely
and a
can fight.
girl.
What happened if a 6'4" boxer come up and I ain't
That's how
got
I
no
feel.
gun?
That's how I feel. That's exactly why I bought it.
I gotta
That's
talk
exactly why
this
I
shit
bought it.
out a little bit. Like, hey, my man,
I'm
my
gonna try to
man,
fight
hey,
that
yo.
nigga first though.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah,
my
yeah,
man.
you could tussle with the nigga like me, like, god damn. I choose my fights, but when your girl mouthing off, like, yeah, I gotta fight this nigga. I'm like,
Yeah, see, all right.
See, the difference with my
that,
girl is
yeah.
if
Let's
my
get
girl
into
mouth
it.
off now, we gotta jump this nigga.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna be popping shit and then,
Right,
and
and
then take back and step back.
Yeah, we
Now
gotta
we
jump
gotta-
this nigga.
now
We
we
gonna
gotta
be
jump.
social distancing while I get my ass kicked.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, word
And
up.
now I can't even get mad at you because you might be like, didn't you just get your ass kicked?
And
you
then-
know how black women, they'll bring it up.
And then with
piss them
that-
off, they bring them up.
Then with that, like, what if she started this shit?
Right.
Right.
Now we gotta have a conversation after I either whoop this nigga ass or get my ass
word.
whooped.
Right.
One or
I
the
ain't
other.
gonna check you
'Cause
in front of him.
Even
Right.
though you protecting your woman, you know she probably had a bad day before he came to the store.
Yeah.
The nigga probably really didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
He just caught the storm.
Think about the predicament that black men are in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yo.
We have to protect our women.
We have to.
But sometimes our women be on some bullshit.
putting us in harm's way.
Yeah, word up. I gotta tell my girl that all the time. I'm like, yo, like,
It's not that serious. Yeah,
Delaware.
yeah.
The ass whooping he might give me a copay on that one.
That's
Yeah,
what it
word.
be. I be, Ness be having road rage, and I be like, yo.
That's what I'm
I
talking
be like,
about.
yo, like,
I
chill
can-
out because
I can see Nessa with road rage.
Yeah.
That's to be on
Oh
some
yeah,
shit.
she be trust me. Trust me. It's like, yeah, we
Ness
might have to
with
get out and
rage.
fight on 95.
Yeah.
Like,
I
like,
seen
chill
Ness almost
out.
kill easy, so I can imagine what it's like being in a small car with shit.
Joy like, man, he got the strap today. Like, goddamn.
But it's also a good thing to have those like fiery black women.
Oh, I love it, man.
especially when your order's fucked up.
I love it.
They get shit done, don't they?
What?
They get shit done, bro.
What? The fucking chef
And
will
it's
come
gonna be
out.
free.
What? The chef will come out.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Word up. But
My wife
where
the-
were we?
She the queen of complaints.
Yeah, man.
I be afraid to do that, man. I'm like, man, they gonna hawk the biggest fucking loogie they
Yeah.
ever had, and they
Then I
throw
wanna-
on
Then
my
I want to
steak.
borrow the $2.50 an hour waitress. Like,
Yeah.
because then she's
Yeah, I
expecting
mean,
a tip.
she already going through it.
You might have to flash a tip before you give it. Like,
Oh,
Like,
no,
yeah,
hell
don't
no.
get this. Don't spit in my shit. I got you right here.
It ain't that serious.
I just look at my plate and I hold my fork and wait for my girl to say what's wrong.
Right.
And I look up like,
Word.
it's got cheese in it.
We at IHOP, baby. It ain't
Word. They'll set it off, yo.
that serious.
word up.
Nah, his omelet supposed to have 5 shrimp in that motherfucker. What is that?
Kenzie will grab motherfuckers, they walking past. Like, yo, he has 12
Not even the
glasses
server.
of iced tea in his hand. Relax.
It's not even the server.
Yeah, like he's not even our server.
Man, he don't even
Excuse
work
me.
here.
Yeah, she like,
work
excuse
here.
me,
You
can
gotta
you get the one that waited us? I'm like, he don't know.
He don't know. They don't give a fuck.
They don't
That's
care.
hilarious.
So y'all want to talk about some PPP fraud?
Oh yeah.
So Baby Blue, who was apparently is a member of Pretty Ricky,
Said he's apparently a member.
Baby Blue, his real name is Diamond Blue Smith, is being charged with fraud after participating in a PPP scheme. Smith has been charged with wire fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy to commit wire fraud and bank fraud. He obtained a COVID-19 relief loan through fraudulent practices to purchase a Ferrari for $96,000, according to investigators. Smith is accused of obtaining a $426,000 loan under the Paycheck Protection Program for his company ThrowbackJerseys.com.
Oh my God.
How subtle.
Them motherfuckers should have knew
Yeah.
before they signed the check.
Who's copping the throwbacks anymore?
They knew. They knew.
That's hilarious.
Lining his ass up.
Yeah.
They probably said
They looked at each other. Throwback.
So after securing that loan, he secured a second PPP loan, this time in the amount of $700,000 for his other company, Blue Star Records.
Okay.
Again, using falsified documents.
Who the fuck is on Blue Star Records?
Nobody.
No damn body.
This nigga got 700 racks.
He couldn't get
For
nobody
nothing.
in a 360. 700. You could have signed like 5 of the best upcoming rappers. You
Definitely could have
How you fuck that
disbanded
up?
Deal?
Yeah, bro. You could turn that 700 to like almost a bill.
Niggas is still signing 360 deals.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers decided to
Every
get 60
day.
still.
That's the thing.
Every day.
Word up.
Well, you figure if somebody comes to you with $4 million and say, hey, just give me
Everything.
20 albums for this $4 million.
Yeah.
I see your mom struggling. You just had baked beans last night.
Word up. And hot dogs.
Yeah, you can use this for $1 million. So, he purchased the Ferrari for $96,000, and he made other luxury purchases using PPP loan proceeds, according to investigators. Authorities seized the Ferrari at the time of his arrest. He is also alleged to have withdrawn $271,000 in loan proceeds. The complaint further alleges that Smith sought PPP loans on behalf of others in order to receive kickbacks. One person he helped was Josh Bellamy, former wide receiver in the NFL. We reported that a couple weeks ago. Federal authorities arrested Bellamy and charged him with bank and wire fraud. Smith assisted 11 other small business owners and PPP loans, prosecutors said. They were all arrested mostly in the South Florida area, but the scheme also included people from Ohio and Pennsylvania. Dun, dun, dun. Thoughts on this PPP scheme?
So, my first thought is why we always got to fuck the scheme up if we gonna scheme? Like why you if you're gonna scheme,
Gotta flex, man. It's
why
the
you
issue.
always gotta buy a fucking Ferrari
Yeah,
and do some dumb shit? Like you got the money.
yeah.
That's $1.1 million he got. And didn't do nothing fucking profitable with
He
it.
bought one car and made a $200,000.
And now he going to jail for fucking 10 to
withdrawal.
20 years. What did he do with the money?
He fucked it over. That's what he did.
Yeah. And motherfuckers is crazy, man.
I thought you were
Man,
about to say
dear black people. White people have been scamming way
Since the
before
beginning of
you,
time.
that's true.
and they always get caught.
That's true.
What the fuck make you think?
But
Like
at
you
least-
said, man, I feel like what Doug said, they lining them up. They're not dumb.
Yeah,
Like, they're
yeah.
lining them up. They'll give you the money because we're going to lock you up anyway.
Yeah, spend.
And we gonna get the money back.
Yeah,
We gonna
yes.
get the money back. We gonna get the possessions back.
One day you're going to have
Stupid
to
nigga.
file for taxes.
Yeah, it's gonna be digging
Like, you can't avoid
potatoes
it.
in Ohio for 50 cents an hour.
What?
You just got to stop it, man.
I mean, I assume he needed it. I don't remember the last time I heard a Pretty Ricky record.
yeah, but 700,000 needed?
Yeah, I heard one Pretty Ricky record.
It was like his dad was like stealing their money or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's
Yeah,
always
but still, like, you just gotta at least make it like you was trying to do something
It's like
profitable.
Moon
See,
just
with
said
the-
he did
with-
that from signing a 360 back in the day. He was hurt.
See, niggas
Word
need
up.
to stop signing them 360 deals, man.
Word up.
Like,
The thing about 360 is it comes back around.
Word up.
yeah, nigga, they might as well named it Karma deals. Like, what the fuck?
For real.
Stupid ass niggas.
That's actually one of the deal that NBA YoungBoy is trapped in. He signed a deal for $4 million for 5 albums. Dropped his first album and made a bunch of money and realized, damn, I could have did this my damn self.
Yep.
Exactly.
Goes to the label and says, hey, I'll give you the next 5 for free if you get me out of this
Right.
deal. They said, nah, nigga, keep dropping them albums.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
you.
It's crazy.
Wow, man. Like, you don't need labels at all.
Right.
Like, especially now.
Yeah, it's a lot of, I wouldn't say easier because I'm not a millionaire rapper. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's easier to get on.
It's
but
more
I would say it's
accessible.
more, exactly. It's a lot more avenues that you can go through.
Wouldn't you say at the most you should just be really signing like production deals?
A distribution. deal.
You know what I'm
would-
saying?
would be
Like,
the one
yeah,
thing you
distribution
need.
deal, yeah.
And I think Nipsey showed us that. He went through a lot to get that final distribution deal with Atlantic.
Yeah.
And even though that's still partnering with a label, which is not what you typically would want to do,
Right.
it was a partnership where he left with what he came with,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
That is crazy, man. I have a distribution deal. I get 70%
Right.
of everything I sell.
Damn right. That's why the distribution part is
And
the
that's
key.
a good deal.
Yeah, sometimes you need that engine to get where you're trying to get. And then when you
Yeah.
get there, you break that shit the fuck off.
And
Yeah, 'cause
plus-
you don't need it no
And you
more.
make shit happen.
And plus that 30% gives you more opportunity to put back into your craft. The 30% that you're letting them manage. Now I can continue to master my craft because I'm not, caught up in the distribution side of the business. You know what I mean?
And the good thing about that is, like you were saying earlier, as long as they see what they put out, you golden to them.
Right.
Yeah, they're not gonna leave.
Yeah.
Stop signing them deals, man. Y'all bugging.
Yeah, take that grind, man. Just grind it out. It's gonna be worth it at the end.
And I think
You're gonna have a lot more money and you're gonna have the fame.
what Easy said is the simplest part of it. Is a lot of us want to get rich quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll go and we'll take those deals where, like Easy said, if you just grind it out and instead of looking for that 1 year, if you just say, all right, I'm gonna take it in 5, it'll be worth more when it gets there and it'll last longer.
Right.
And you're gonna be around. Most of the people that take them deals, but they around for like a 1 year, 2 year.
Because they get that check and get soft. Because they already got the money.
You in the game for 5 years and you put yourself in the shit. You got enough. You probably can start your own label in the 5 years. You know what I mean?
But they sign those deals and then 5 years later they in debt like $18 million.
You can't get out.
Can't get out.
It's very important to have a good team behind you too when it comes to signing deals and getting into those positions.
Absolutely.
You see how Fetty Wap ended out. He signed a deal, got a lot of money, and then he chalked out all his hits on his first album, and now there's no more Fetty.
Right. Yep.
Had he held on to those records, spaced them out a little longer, he might have had a little more life in the rap game. All gems, I'm listening. Yeah, Dukes is an inspiring rapper. So Dukes, if I had any just a quick gem to drop on you, just keep recording, man. Build that catalog.
Absolutely.
Over Boy beats. Buy those beats, own those beats. Record your music, own everything you do prior to even taking those steps. Take what you got and shop it around. But the key is to record as much as possible. Have a lot of catalog. All the artists, people trying to be like all fighting to go indie anyways. So why sign a deal? I mean, like I said earlier, a lot of people feel like they have to sign a deal off bat to get that extra push because I'm not going to lie, some labels do their jobs for certain artists.
Right.
As far as the promotion aspect goes, look how Roddy Ricch was thrown in our faces this year. Look how Cardi B is treated at Atlantic. Look how DaBaby is being treated at Atlantic. Certain artists get with those engines and they're capable of straddling that fence. I believe Baby may be in a partnership deal similar to Nipsey's. Not sure, so don't quote me on that. But since we're talking about deals, let's segue to Big Sean and Kanye.
That's a perfect segue.
So earlier,
you're doing a tremendous job as a host.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Thank you. We have some great examples.
Yeah, for sure.
But last week or the week before last, we spoke about Charlamagne saying that Kanye owes Big Sean $3 million for royalties, merchandise sales, etc. Things like that. So Big Sean recently appeared on a record with Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Timeless. I believe Lil Wayne is on that record too.
Yep.
It's one of not to go on a tangent, but this was a great Lil Wayne verse. I haven't been a fan of Wayne in a while. This is definitely a great Lil Wayne verse. This is one of those signs where Benny had the worst verse on the song. And it isn't a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. But so Big Sean gave Ye some bars, cryptic style. So Sean says, signed a slave deal, now a nigga up, owning my masters. Watch me turn good into great. It's the first steps to everything, even taking leaps of faith. Swear it's labels that's up B's that owe me M's. To them, that shit is like G's. Niggas ain't G. Grease is disease.
Damn.
Nice little bars for Ye. So me and J-Ro were sitting here earlier doing pre-production, and I was on Instagram, and a video popped up of Big Sean on Fat Joe's podcast. So Big Joe, Jesus Christ. So Fat Joe asked Big Sean, this is a big nigga name.
Yeah, word.
So Fat Joe asked Big Sean how much did he sign with his first deal. So Joe is throwing numbers out. So first Sean says, I don't even want to tell you. So Joe says, well, it can't be that bad. So what was it, 50,000, 40,000? And Sean like, what? Hell no.
Right.
So he was like, what was it? He was like, well, he started to make excuses like, well, I didn't come with much leverage. I was a new artist. So he was like, man, what was it? He was like, man, 15 G's.
Damn.
First advance from Kanye West was 15 grand.
Damn.
But after that, he went on to say, but I didn't bring any records. This is just after I stopped him and asked him, could I rap for him? So it was like
he had no.
So that's different. Now that's different.
He gave context to it.
Yeah. That's different. Because if you just pull up on a nigga in the street and just like rap and a nigga you 15 grand, you did pretty good.
I don't know about that because Mace did the same thing.
I knew you was going.
And he got 500,000.
Yeah,
man, that's 15 racks.
Mace
Hey,
did
Big
the
Sean, you
exact
did that
same
to yourself.
And Mace did that in 97.
Yeah, but if you got nothing,
let's think about the times too.
Definitely, you talking that? That's Kanye.
Yeah. He had that money to give him to make a Mace deal.
I think
I'm not
Kanye.
saying
Oh
that
yeah,
no
of
one
course he
was
had.
Kanye was
at
like,
that time, but-
Kanye probably would have gave him more if he said no. He probably was like, let me just throw this at him.
If he
and then he
said
said,
no,
nigga, 15? Of course.
You think Kanye would have gave him more? I'm on my way to my car
Maybe,
so I can
but
get the
not
fuck
even
out
that.
of here.
At least you
stopping
got
me.
his attention.
You don't think so, right, Jay,
But
bro?
you got
It's Kanye
Kanye
West. And during that time, Kanye West,
asshole
drinking Henny.
That's probably why it was 15
like,
racks.
supreme asshole Kanye West.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Carrying a gallon of Hennessy.
Huge Big Sean.
Everywhere.
He probably caught him drunk.
Yeah.
Nigga had 15 racks on him. Was like,
Just
I'll
in
give
his
you
back
what
pocket.
I'll give you what I got in my pocket.
He gave it to him.
I just left the Gap store.
He
buying
probably said,
everything.
if I like it, I'll give you everything I got in my pocket.
Right. I just went and bought beautiful cardigans. Why not?
He gave him the 15 grand.
That's hilarious.
Gave him the jet gas money.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But like Sean says in the first line of the bar, signed a slave deal. So
Right.
I think he agrees that the 15K wasn't,
That is low.
life changing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a big flip from Kanye.
Yeah, hell yeah. That nigga got that off quick.
Hey, yo. It's fucked
Nigga got
up
his money back quicker
for
than the
Big
mall.
Sean.
The next day, nigga.
Yeah.
From studio fee.
Yeah.
Now,
Got it back by the time he closed the door to the truck.
I'm
Like,
mad
drive.
at that, but I'm looking at
Oh my
Kanye
God,
like, damn, that's a big move.
See,
Like,
that's the thing.
That's fuck.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
fucked
you look,
up.
You can see
the
both
optics.
sides.
I
of
can
it.
see both sides. Like,
You know what I mean? But with certain people, like Baby or Diddy or Hove, some people are like, yo, y'all scumbags for what y'all doing.
Yeah.
it's a business at the end of the day. That's what you gotta understand. Like,
But these are black people that they're screwing up. This is the argument. I see both sides of
Yeah,
it, just
right.
like
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
But people will say, you're not supposed to do that to your own people.
Right.
but they looking at it wrong. It's business.
Just because I have the ability to fuck you over
Yeah.
doesn't mean I should.
You should
Yeah,
try to
so-
help. But in business, typically in business, if you're purchasing something, which that's what it is, you're going to pay what that person thinks
It's
that
worth.
what they're selling is worth.
Right, right.
So 15 grand was, he thought he was worth that, whatever he did was worth 15 grand.
Yeah.
So I see both sides of it too.
Yeah, yeah.
He came to the table, he thought he was worth 15 racks, so he got 15 racks.
And he brought absolutely nothing to the table at the time
Right.
but
Yeah.
bars.
But it's
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Which, if you have an ear for music, I would assume that me hearing Big Sean, if I like had money to sign, I'd be like, all right, yeah, I want to sign this nigga.
Right.
Like, cause he got flow. Like,
Right.
so yeah.
I don't know. It depends on what he said when he
Right.
When he said it.
Oh, he probably said some hot shit.
If you got
Yeah.
yeah, with
Had
that
to.
wobble-dee, drop
Because
it out of
Sean
them.
is spitting.
Definitely with the flow that he got, he's probably like,
He's improved. He's
And
gotten a lot
Kanye was
better.
probably like, this nigga could write for me too.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, word. And Sean was always addressing motherfuckers, so he probably I can probably derive some fashion from this nigga too.
Yeah.
But
Smart boo, my Kanye.
yeah,
I mean,
definitely. I mean, he definitely recouped.
Yeah. 100 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. He said, "Watch me turn good into great." Do we credit Sean with that?
For the label?
I guess that's what he's referring to. Watch me turn good into great.
Nah.
I feel like that
That
lady.
has to be what he's
Their
saying.
label was tough,
Yeah.
man.
You had 2 Chainz doing his thing.
And I don't even know if he was signed. I think that was just a let me
just
help
fucked
you.
with him.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
help you type of thing.
They had Push.
Pushes. I think
They have
push.
push.
Yeah, Push
is there.
Yeah, my fault. I talk about
he's like
good music.
I think he's like president now. So I
Push is the
think
president. He's putting out crazy bars. And he writes jingles for McDonald's,
which is ridiculous. He did another one too, another fast food chain.
The jingle money alone.
Yeah, a real wild Arby's.
He wrote for
he wrote the Arby's jam.
Yeah, he's good, man.
We've got the meats.
Yeah, word.
Pause. But that alone is like ridiculous. Who would have thought McDonald's would call fucking the nigga who wrote Grinding?
or also this nigga just got a good team around him, like to get in that door.
McDonald's always mingled around though. With,
he's got a great manager.
Yeah.
What's his name? J-Ro Steve. He manages Pop Smoke too. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But he's out there. You
gotta have all that.
You gotta have that team around.
Gotta have that team around, and that's what Ye was thinking. And Ye built a supreme team around him.
Yeah,
that a crazy team around him, and he saw that with Dame and Jay and Biggs and all that.
Yep, had those examples. But what was I saying about the good music thing? I would say Sean contributed it, but I wouldn't give it solely to.
He didn't have him on their back.
I'm guessing he was the first signee.
Yeah, that's probably safe to say.
Yeah, I don't know if Pusha was there. Then Pusha could have been there. Then it just was, because Pusha doesn't drop often. So and if he was busy writing jingles, he probably had other shit to do.
Pusha better than all them niggas.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah,
it's not even close at this point. But shout out to good music. I don't know if Sean's ever going to get his masters.
Nah, he not getting them shit.
Not after those boys.
If he does it, then Kanye is a hypocrite,
right?
Yeah,
because he just went on a rant about ownership and getting your masters and all that stuff. So if he doesn't practices what he preaches, I'm not listening to what that nigga is saying anymore.
He just posted last night that he almost made $1 million in 24 hours.
Man, that nigga's worth $5 billion.
That's crazy.
But listen though, he almost made $1 million off of campaign merchandise. Wow. He's not even close to winning.
Not anywhere, anything.
No,
it says like 2020.
Nigga never even made it on the ballot for the primary.
That's why I'm like, what is going on? But it's gotta be fucked up to watch a man say, I just made $1 million in 24 hours, and you can't give Sean his little 3-piece.
His mat,
little 3-piece nugget,
sell, man. Like for example, Travis Scott and McDonald's. Travis Scott on a McDonald poster, right? That poster on eBay for a stack.
Yeah, because
that meal was garbage.
Yeah,
but did you guys see the new one now that we're on the topic? The J Balvin meal?
Yeah, I saw it.
A fucking Big Mac, a large fry, and a McFlurry. That nigga's trying to fuck people up.
You gonna sit yourself for 48 hours.
I should eat that and sue the fuck out of McDonald's.
McDonald's been fucking niggas up for years.
Like I listen to J Balvin.
They the reason why probably 30% of America's fat.
I mean,
but now they just
served over billions. What is
billions and billions fucked up.
McDonald's don't give a fuck.
But now they just blatant with it. Like, nigga, we gonna throw a Big Mac with a McFlurry.
Word up.
Not a drink.
McFlurry at you. And a large fry.
Word, yo, because McDonald's menu never changes. Like, I go to Wendy's, they have like an exclusive burger. Like, they got the pug burger. McDonald's don't do none of that shit.
Gotta show Wendy's is love.
Wendy's is everywhere.
I go to Wendy's. I go to Wendy's and they have the lobster and the.
He's stunting on y'all with the Wendy's?
You seen him?
No, I'm a Wendy's nigga, but I go to the kids love McDonald's.
Yo, the motherfuckers that lived in Woodstown did flex with the Wendy's though.
We got Wendy's.
Back in the day.
I'm about to super stun on y'all niggas where I live at.
You got everything.
I got everything.
This
nigga probably got a Chick-fil-A next door.
Stunt living in Woodstown.
I got a Chick-fil-A right up.
I'm mad at you. Listen,
they building a new Chick-fil-A right up there.
I'm mad at you for moving.
By Wawa. I'm happy as hell.
Oh yeah.
I'm mad at you for moving to Delaware. I said this nigga eating good.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. It's like a crab cake place
talking
across
about
the street.
Grubhub and shit.
I love crab cakes.
Our Grubhub is Wawa, nigga. Like,
oh, that's the only thing popping up in Woodstown.
Yeah.
It's not a wonder. It's a wonder I'm not 400 pounds, bro. For real. I got everything around my way.
I'm telling y'all right now, man. I forget the name of the place, Cow and the whatever that I just had a burger from.
The Cow and the Farmer. I saved it.
That shit did look right.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, they give you wine too.
Word.
So I can get drunk and eat
That
a burger.
shit, I don't know if y'all eat pork or whatever, but it was bacon, it was scrapple, it was a burger, and it was an egg on that motherfucker.
Scrapple too.
But I say they
don't
fucked
do
the
the
game
scrapple.
up.
Bro, I'm telling
I never
you
knew what
right
that was.
now.
That shit
Well,
nine-
scrapple is exactly what it says. They ain't lying to
That
you.
shit is 9,000 calories.
That was Joey cheat meal.
Scrapple, they
literally.
literally just
He's not going back.
Hey, that's his cheat
That's
meal
his
for
cheat-
the year.
Word.
Nah, I have a cheat meal like every day.
1 meal a day.
I mean, you got it mastered though, man. Like I told you, this nigga had a gut, and then next week had a 6-pack. I'm like, what the fuck?
I probably drank some magnesium citrate that knocked the gut rate out.
What the fuck is that?
See here, I don't know. He said that shit like I was like, yeah.
I can't put y'all on all the secrets.
You should know. You ain't you like working on your body and all
Yeah,
that?
but nigga,
Magnesium
I'm not
citrate.
12 years in though. Like,
Nah, that
said
shit- magnesium
Nigga, I'm
citrate
on
is fucking-
Gatorade and water. Like, that's it.
I
Shit is
just got
basically an
upset
X-Lac.
about that. I was about to hit Joey when he said that.
Word.
shit.
What, the
Like,
magnesium-
what is that?
Yeah. I said, what the fuck is that?
Shit is basically X-Lax.
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm approaching 40. My bowels.
They loose.
They,
Listen up.
they already where they need to be.
Word.
All right, so let's talk about Killer Mike's new venture. Killer Mike has co-founded Greenwood, a digital banking platform for Black and Latino people. The Run the Jewels member launched the online banking services with Andrew J. Young, a civil rights activist and former mayor of Atlanta, and Ryan Glover, the founder of the Bounce TV network. Today, $1 circulates for 20 days in the white community, but only 6 hours in the Black community, Mike said in his press release. Moreover, a Black person is twice as likely as a white person to be denied a mortgage. This lack of fairness in the financial system is why we created Greenwood. Initially, Greenwood is offering savings and spending accounts along with a black metal debit card for customers who sign up before the end of 2020. Mike and his team's banking platform is also providing Apple, Samsung, and Android Pay features, mobile check deposits, peer-to-peer transfers, virtual debit cards, and free ATM usage in over 30,000 locations. Greenwood plans to give back as well by donating 5 free meals to a family in need per every sign-up of a new customer. Plus, every use of a Greenwood debit card will lead to a donation to the United Negro College Fund, Gooder, and the NCAACP, or NAACP. Additionally, Greenwood intends to award $10,000 grants to Black or Latin customers who own small businesses. The grants will be allotted on a monthly basis. So basically, if you receive this grant for your small business, every month, Killer Mike and his friends will deposit some free money into your account in a total of $10,000 over the span of however long it takes to accrue $10,000, which is awesome because we're a small business. So we'll be signing up for this.
Yeah.
But this is great. This is, for those who don't really know what all that shit means, it's basically like a chime card for Black people, to put it in layman's terms. Definitely a big move, but Killer Mike has always been like boots to the ground for the community and trying to make us aware of generational wealth and things of that nature. So shout out to Killer Mike continuing to force the issue, making us all aware of what's going on. So I don't know if you guys have a bank or not, but if you don't, this sounds like something that could possibly help you out.
Shit, I might open an account there just because.
Definitely.
Just signing up gives a family 5 free meals. So even if you don't intend on using it, sign up and feed somebody.
But this the next step, like from what Killer Mike is saying, you talking 20 days opposed to 6 hours. Like
That's
6
a
that
huge gap.
that means you barely made it home from work on payday.
Seriously.
Yeah, pay that.
Before you
shit.
spent all of your fucking money.
Niggas not going home. You giving them too much credit. Niggas ain't going home when they get paid. Fast food, no.
I feel you though.
This is all true.
right.
Though.
But
This is all true.
but this the
6
next
hours.
step because now he putting Black people in a position to where the money that is deposited in our community is held by our people.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I
Stay
mean?
there.
So if anybody's benefiting from it, it's our
It's
people.
us, yeah.
So that's the next step. Now we need somebody else to jump on and say, let's do this.
Yep.
Definitely.
Branch off.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Killer Mike, man, because he's been doing a lot of talking. Now he's doing a lot of doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
and not to, because the 2 top or 3 top tier, as far as money in our community, they do a lot, but Killer Mike is somebody a lot lower on that money totem pole
For real.
to go and do something this big, where we have billionaires in this that
have yet to do
something this monumental.
He's definitely the example of front line. You're saying like,
and he's out there.
It's amazing to have that much money, but what you gonna do with it?
Right.
You gonna sit on it, or you gonna? I'm not saying they not making a difference. You feel me? But Killer Mike's not quiet. He's open. Like, you can do this, you can do that. He giving out the blueprint.
Yeah.
As far as others, they just what I'm saying.
And Killer Mike, and I think where it's different, and maybe this is kind of with him being lower on that totem pole, what he's doing is more community driven,
grassroots.
Like I feel like Jay and Diddy sometimes they're doing stuff for the community, but they're doing stuff for rich black people, the ones that are already rich. You know what I mean? Where I feel like Killer Mike is more like on the ground. Let me try to help some people get up out the mud.
You think so? Maybe Diddy is exactly like that, but Hov.
I think Hov toe the line sometimes in that,
and I think
that
he
aspect.
should.
Yeah,
Right. We had this conversation earlier though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like with him, it's like you almost have to type of thing.
right.
Being as though he's seen white men in his position reach the places they've reached by typically being an asshole or having to step on some people's toes to get there. So, like you were saying earlier, in our community, when black people see that, they look at it like, you shouldn't do that to black people. But like Easy was saying, at the end of the day, it's business.
Yeah, business.
And the goal in business is to create a
Become
business,
bigger,
become huge enough to sell it to somebody else, and then you move on to your next venture.
And that motherfucker.
He's been the king of that. He's been the king of that.
Exactly. So yeah.
I mean, but I feel like it's levels to it, so I understand why Jay-Z's not as vocal as Killer Mike. You feel me?
It depends on what you consider vocal.
Yeah, because he is vocal.
Well, he's vocal as far as like when
You mean physically using your mouth vocal or
no,
actions
like vocal, like giving you the blueprint, like go to this bank and do that on our level.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Jay-Z's example, like he's like more of a bigger picture.
Yeah.
He's more of the bigger picture, like if laws are going to be changed or anything,
right.
Jay-Z's going to be part of that.
He's in that reform battle. Yeah,
Killer Mike
I don't
is
think
like
he's worried about how we're banking.
Yeah, Killer Mike's Killer Mike is like, I want to change your finances. I want every black person to have at least $10,000 in the bank for anything. That's Killer Mike.
I mean, if anybody's giving you any type of information, whether it's on this level or this level, I think it should be taken and
that's amazing
applied.
though. That's good though. That we can say we got levels we can look at.
Master P is on it like that too.
Yeah,
Right.
I actually wish that, and I mean, it looks like he's getting more vocal now, but I wish P was talking, and maybe I'm just missing him. But I wish he was more out there, because I mean, what he's done,
Doing how he did it, basically.
Yeah, or just in general, how you can continue to go once you started. I mean, because he's been, what is it? It's got to be 30 years at this point.
Yeah, it's 30 years.
I think, to bounce off what you're saying, when he did it, times were so different. I don't even know if he can even tell you how to do it in this time.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? From selling CDs out of your trunk to now, what is a CD?
Because it was a physical exchange.
Yeah,
Right.
Like he was selling hand to hand out of the trunk of his car. It's all digital now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't think he could give you that game.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, he's still going. I mean, he just got cereal.
I think now he's just
I'm looking for the Hootie Hoos.
I can't find the motherfuckers.
I found the
nowhere.
noodles.
I think he's adapting
in the weird
basically.
spot.
Yeah.
But I found the noodles.
Because food is something that everybody needs.
Yeah.
Cereal is so broad of a fucking thing to choose. That was like the easy concept.
Right.
You know, cereal, give it a good name, throw some colors on here, and promote this motherfucker.
Yeah.
The cereal, in my eyes, is probably going to be his most successful venture.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. I've seen the sneakers. They're selling. People are buying them. They don't suit me. But people are buying them. The Money Yachty line, I think it's called.
That's good.
The noodles are selling.
Yeah.
Rap Snacks been flying off of shelves.
Yeah, P doing all right.
And I help with that.
Hey yo, man.
P doing all right.
You need some noodles. They in the Pennsville Save a Lot.
How do you feel about people saying that he could have chosen a healthier option to, like, with the noodle thing?
I think that's always something that we have to look at because we've lived so long in survival mode that we don't even understand that there's a better way that we can feed our bodies. You know, we don't. It's like it's not really a thought because ramen noodles are fucking terrible. For you.
Yeah.
But a lot of us, that was all the fuck we had to eat.
And in his defense, that's all he had to eat growing up in Calio Projects.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So he just taking what he knows, and he has the money to sell his own now.
Right.
So he's like, listen, they've been killing us for decades.
So at least if somebody gonna be killing y'all, let it be
it be me.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nah, word.
That's exactly how he literally said those words, like in a video with Lil Romeo. He was like, y'all complaining about the sodium and shit. Y'all been buying sodium from these motherfuckers for decades. Buy it from me now.
At least, word up.
I feel him on the sodium.
And I feel him on that.
He could at least make a less sodium line.
Like
no, his joint is higher.
Already know. He like seasoning.
Than the top ramen or
shit probably got a motherfucking month's worth in
that shit probably come with 5 packs connected, garlic powder, sazon.
You could have had it on the same level. You made your shit even more fucked up.
Next he gonna have seasoning. This is the seasoning that comes in my noodles.
Word
you can
up.
have it for
Hey, shit.
He
Why
just
not?
gonna sell the seasoning just straight up.
just MSG, MSP. This is MSP.
50% bigger than the ramen packs.
Hell yeah.
You know he gonna catch on. If I pay
Double
50,
stuffed.
Double.
They do double stuff. That's the second time double stuff has been said to me.
I'm about to leave, bro. Joey fucking crazy.
Another one.
Double stuffed ramen.
Double stuff.
The packs never last.
We need a pause drop. We gotta work on
You
that.
were pause.
Yeah.
But it's gotta be Dre's voice.
No. It's got to be Dave. It
Yo,
gotta be
listen.
Dave. Oh, yeah,
Listen,
Dave.
I got
Pause.
a story for back in the
Pause,
day,
Pete.
long time ago. But I
Oh,
remember
shit.
Dubs
Oh,
was on his
shit.
phone call. So I was outside. I was living. I was on Church. I know I was on Broadway. I was living across the street from Chris. So Drez and them out there, they're like, pause. I'm like, what? That's not even a pausable moment. These niggas said, we're about to call the pause committee. No lie.
I was on it.
It was like 8 niggas on the
I was
call.
on it.
And
They had
me,
to confer.
Word, he looked me in my eyes and he said, this shit is 24/7 for life. Word. And they was actually like,
So anytime a situation come up, you got to call the committee.
but
Certain
if it was disputable,
Oh,
the phone call wasn't the thing that fucked me up. It was how precise they broke it down. They was like wasn't talking over each other. Everyone had their turn. They broke down the sentence and they was like, "Yeah, easy, fuck out of here," and just hung up. And they walked away from me. I just went home, took a nap. Like I was in this, and this was like, this was like almost. I was in high school when this shit happened. Yeah.
that's when I had to take a sabbatical because it was getting too much. it was becoming like
Had to step down from your
I had
position.
to leave. Yo, I tell Drez all the time. I'm like, once we got really into that, and it was like everything we said,
You
everything
can
we
find the
said was
pause in it.
pausable. I was like, yo, I can't fuck
The
with y'all.
fact
no
you
more.
got 8 niggas.
Niggas hanging out, just not talking to each other.
Right.
Sign language and shit.
Don't want to be the one to say it. But, since we have our Laker fan here, we'll get into our Lakers Heat discussion. So down 1, LeBron gets the ball. He drives to his right. He's met by 4 Miami defenders. He spots Danny Green at the top of the key. He's making a sandwich. Bron passes it. Green shorts the shortest game-winning attempt ever. Somehow, Markieff Morris gathers the rebound with about 7 seconds left on the clock. He stands there like a deer in headlights, looks to his left, looks to his right, sees AD, obviously covered by 2 Miami defenders. He attempts an alley-oop pass to him. It goes out of bounds. All the while, LeBron is standing to the right of him, jumping up and down, flailing his arms. 6'8", all 6'8", 250 pounds of him. Apparently, he couldn't be seen there. So, of course, the interneted and said that LeBron should have taken the shot over 4 defenders. One in front of him, one to the left of him, one like caddy corner.
They was all there.
One direct. Everybody on the team was there.
Everybody
except for
was
Spoelstra.
there. Yeah, word up.
Blocked.
It was either going to be blocked or just a terrible shot selection. LeBron made the pass to Green. Like I said, Green missed. To me, we'll start with the pass. Like we said, I was cool with the pass. I would have passed it in that situation. I don't see any other option.
That's the basketball play.
Bro, listen, man. It's obvious people hate LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
We can even break this down on a local level. If you at the park.
Well, break it down then, my nigga.
Yeah, if you at the park, right? And I drive. I got 3 niggas on me.
3 niggas on.
And I see my nigga Doves at the top of the paint.
He's at the top of the paint.
You shooting that
And
shit.
if I go for a layup, I might get my ass whooped at the end of the game. It's incredible how like people hate LeBron. That was a great basketball move. LeBron's just always probably the smartest man on the court.
Danny Green's paid to make that shot.
He's paid.
He's paid really to only make that shot.
to make that shot.
Millions.
Millions.
Yeah.
Millions.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but he wasn't making it, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He wasn't making it before then.
Yeah,
But he was open.
If you watch that whole 4 quarter, LeBron did everything he had to do.
LeBron did everything the entire game.
Yeah.
And
Nigga had
I meant to
40
say
and
this.
13.
At one point in the game, it was about 4 minutes before the half. Lakers are down 8. This is after a TV timeout. The coach is calling for LeBron to come off the floor. LeBron sees it. LeBron starts to walk off the floor. He gets about 3 or 4 steps from his seat and says, fuck this. He turns around. He comes back in the game. That changed my opinion on LeBron. Y'all know for a fact that I've been a LeBron hater all my life, but I've been a Jordan fan all my life. So it's like just one of those things where you just don't want to let go. I can admit that. I'm a man. I want to let go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you don't
you
want to
for
let
saying
go.
that.
TJ admitted. No, I'm kidding.
TJ just be on. He be typing. He's just excited to be in the
he's
conversation.
just trolling.
Telling you, man. I'm Pearl River plunging TJ whenever I see it.
But LeBron showed me right there, and I believe he started guarding Jimmy for those final 4 minutes of the quarter as well. So LeBron showed me right then and there that he was there to play. He showed up. He saw something when he looked on that bench that he wasn't happy with, and he said, "Nah, it's not going to happen if I don't do it myself." I am not upset with LeBron. LeBron gets all the respect from me after that performance. That pass was the right thing to do. I agree with LeBron. What was I getting ready to say? Markieff Morris is the fucking villain here.
Yeah.
Not Danny Green. Danny Green was having an off game, so him missing that shot didn't surprise me at all. How short it was surprised me. I mean, damn, if you were going to do that, take a step in. You had enough time. But
He only needed 2 points.
He only needed 2. You
Right.
take a step in, we weren't down
cash.
3.
Yeah, I was cash. Markieff Morris with the mental fuck up was probably the worst thing for me there. He'll be fucking in a Chinese layup line next
Nigga
year.
will be playing in Alaska. Why aren't you looking for the hottest player on the court when you got 7 seconds left when you get a rebound?
Yeah, off the rebound, you should be looking for Davis or LeBron.
Yo,
Well, I don't even know if I would have said Davis because he
He should have been looking for LeBron.
He sort of faded away after the Hill thing.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, glass man.
But-
Elijah Price.
But I always say this when people be like, LeBron got all these players. Most of them niggas never played prime time basketball.
Right.
They never been on a team where the chip was the only objective.
Well, Danny
That's
Green
different.
has.
Yeah, Danny Green has.
Danny Green got 2 chips.
He been there.
Yeah, but I'm saying a lot. But you know, Danny Green. But a lot of players don't have that experience. Danny.
Well,
Green
Morris
had, you feel
obviously
me?
had never been in that moment.
Yeah, never been in that moment,
right,
and it
right.
shows. You know, like
I mean, you can't blame him for that.
that alley oop.
No, for not being
In the moment.
in that.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, it's different levels of playing basketball. If you playing players know when they not going to the chip.
This is why personnel matters.
Yeah, yeah.
But in that instance, it's like we all say, the role players are good because LeBron makes them better. In that instance, that's a situation where LeBron can't make you better. I can't make you pass the ball better.
Yeah, you got to
saying?
make that play yourself.
Yeah, right. That's it, and that's all. So like LeBron said, he said, we got to be, I'd have said he. I don't give a fuck. He got to be better. He said we, but I'd have said he. I'd have been like, nigga, what else you need from me?
That's the role, though. That's the role that you in. He assumed that role when y'all got to lose together. So now he got to, as the leader, he got to go and have that conversation with Morris like, yo.
I'm me personally, I feel like I ain't got to say shit to you. I'm LeBron. As soon as he did it, the camera went to Morris and that nigga said, my bad, Bron.
Yeah,
my bad.
Because he knew Brown was going. He knew Brown was going to get him in the locker room. But that's what you have to do as the leader.
Mm-hmm. After he threw it out, he looked, and that's when he knew it was LeBron standing.
He knew he was going to have if LeBron is the leader that I think he is, and I'm not saying that he ran him down, but they had a conversation. They had a conversation.
Yeah. I assume he had
probably more so because the shit ain't over.
Imagine
you still have to play, so I need to make sure you still got your confidence.
You know
what I'm saying? I got to make sure you
Mike would have punched him in the face.
Walked in with a cigar lit.
And then Markeith would have trashed you.
Right.
Markeith would trash Mike.
Oh, nah, Scotty would have jumped in by then.
You think so?
Of course. Man, I ain't going to say I ain't going to do Scotty like that.
You know who used to talk to the players crazy
Scotty
at
be
practice?
swinging from them nuts, man.
Kobe. I was on YouTube.
That nigga talked to crazy... Period.
He used to bust their ass, tell them they trash
during
at
the
practice.
games. He tell them they was soft.
Word.
Yo,
I mean, you gotta admit though, Paul Gasol was soft before he played.
Oh yeah.
He got a little edge about him after that.
Did Kobe really tell Nutso that he should have been winning the scoring championship?
Yeah, he did. I believe it. 100%.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Because look at the timeline.
And that nigga went crazy.
He went nutso after that. He went out of his fucking mind after that.
Yo,
immediately.
This nigga was not passing the ball no more.
Immediately. They never got to the finals again after that.
Kobe is wild as hell.
Kobe did that shit. He definitely did that shit.
I feel bad for Russ, man. He's gonna be one of them niggas 44 signing with.
Yeah. He gonna be in China. He gonna be in China like 45 hooping. Trying to get something, and it ain't going
to happen. Still lighting niggas up, though.
Bullying them fans.
Shooting 28%
from the three.
28.
That nigga, man, he's terrible.
Yeah, Kobe.
And I try to like him so bad. I don't know, man. But since we're on the topic, is Jimmy Butler a superstar?
He got to win.
You got to win.
Superstars win.
Superstars win.
No, it is.
Well, Kawhi lost, so you can't say that. He's a superstar, right?
When if I call LeBron a superstar, you have to be like close to that tier.
Mm-hmm. I think it's not even 10 superstars right now.
There's not.
There's not.
It's probably
absolutely
6,
right.
7 maybe. Maybe an 8 piece.
There's 5.
If he can take it 7, if he can take it 7 and show up like he showed up on Friday in a game 7 and win against LeBron and AD.
Oh yeah, if he win, you gotta give him superstar.
I say he's in the conversation.
Yeah, I say he's in the conversation too.
That's a hard hill to climb. But if Davis isn't 100%,
right?
But he ain't.
Right.
But that don't matter. It's not gonna matter to people.
It's not gonna matter to people.
You have a LeBron.
I need niggas to realize that LeBron is 35 years old.
I know, but
Jimmy's doing this on a 17-year-old. I mean, 17-year vet. We're not doing this on 2008 LeBron or 2011 LeBron.
This shit would have been over by now.
Defensive fucking. You know what I mean? Like we gotta admit that he lost a step defensively. So I'm not taking away anything from what Jimmy did, because I feel like he gave, if not the best triple double in finals history, is second best.
Yeah. The only superstar who was playing at a high level in the finals at year 17 was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he had fucking Magic Johnson.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, LeBron is special, man.
Well, you know LeBron not allowed to have help, though.
You know what?
He's the only player that's not allowed to have help.
Even at 35. Like, I could... the conversation was a little different at 23. This nigga is 35 years old, and he's been playing for 17 straight years in the playoffs, all but how many of those 17? One.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Played in the Olympics how many years?
No, 2, right?
It's 2. He got in the playoffs his third year.
Right.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Technically,
You're absolutely right.
So all of that wear and tear, and he's still playing at a high level, but he's still got to do it by his fucking self.
3 Olympics.
That's all full year, no break. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a lot of wear and tear, man.
No load management,
Well,
none
now
of
that
that.
you're here, I already know that you consider him your greatest, but where does a 4th title place him?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a 4th title, 4 finals MVP, 3 titles in 3 different for 3 different franchises.
12 conference titles. Got to
12 conference titles, 4 regular season MVPs.
16 All-Stars or 15?
It's 16 because he got screwed his rookie year. He was
Oh, yeah,
supposed
that's
to
what
be
it
an
was.
All-Star.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
But
who knows how many All-Star MVPs? I don't even think they count that for him, do they? I don't even think they've been counting that one.
He's 3rd all time in scoring. He's going to finish in the top 5 in assists all time.
Yep.
He's going to have 10,000 rebounds for his career.
30, 10, and 10 he going to finish with, right?
Exactly. It might be, after it's all said and done, it might be 40, 10, and 10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who knows?
That's crazy.
He's the greatest I've ever seen with my 2 eyes, man. And I've seen them all.
Right.
Like, I was born in a time where I was fortunate enough to be to see the NBA boom.
Right.
At the perfect time. You had Magic, you had Bird, and then Mike. And then you had Kobe, and then you had Shaq, and then Duncan, and then LeBron and Melo, and all those dudes came in with the class of 2003. So I got to see all of it.
Right.
He's the best I ever seen with my 2 eyes.
Yeah.
And he's done it longer than everybody else at a high level.
Yeah.
Around year 17, Kobe was starting to fall off.
Yeah.
You remember he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
And then it was a wrap in years
that'll
18,
slow you
19, and
down.
20.
Yeah,
He was
slow
never
you
the
down.
same after that. LeBron is just he's the greatest to me. He's the best player I ever seen. Now, is he the greatest winner? Does he have the greatest winning as far as champions? No, it's Bill Russell.
Yeah, when you break it down like that, that's what I'm saying. It's so many
It's so many
genres, for lack of better words, that you can drop this into.
Yeah. But all in all, I've never seen a better passer. I've never seen Magic. Magic is a better passer. All right, I'll give him that. But to do everything.
And all consistently.
Yeah. He's the greatest overall talent I've ever seen with a
Ever,
basketball.
man. I can't deny that. And you know me, I'm a huge Kobe fan.
Yeah, facts. And I'm a huge Mike fan.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and just be. I got to be objective. I love the game more than I love any individual player.
Right,
so I'm
right.
always going to respect the game.
Right.
A lot of people can't do that. They can't separate the two.
Nope.
So whoever they love that brought them into the game, people,
They stuck with that.
they stuck with that. He introduced me to the game, so I'm going to love him no matter what.
Key word you said was objective.
Niggas don't know the meaning of the
go
word.
go look it up, people.
Right.
Cause I'm tired of talking in circles. Jesus Christ. I listen to y'all. What the fuck?
And you even troll from time to time.
Oh, I troll all the time.
Oh, yeah,
that's-
I love it.
Because I love
fun.
conversation. So
Yeah, that engagement.
Iron sharpens iron,
Yeah,
man. You
right.
gotta learn. For you motherfuckers out there,
talk to them.
you gotta learn how to debate.
Yeah.
Please learn how to debate. It should never get personal.
Right.
Oh my
It
God.
should never get disrespectful.
Right.
You should not bring feelings to a fact fight.
Right.
Bring your facts. Bring more facts to back that shit up.
Right.
Yeah.
Or shut the fuck up and
he-
watch real debaters debate.
Yeah,
Word. And if you follow those rules, you'll learn something.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Exactly
and
what
have a good- have a
debating
good
is
time.
about. It's
Yeah.
supposed to open your mind. That's why
Yeah.
people debate.
Yeah, but that meaning been going for so long. Like you can't even go on TV and look at a debate. And
It's
learn
like,
anything
I
from
think
them
Mike's
all.
the best. I think LeBron's the best. Suck my dick.
Word. Nigga, pull up, nigga.
Like, whoa.
It's
Drop
so-
your addy. Like,
And,
what?
and what I think people don't understand is we could debate on a topic for an hour, and we're allowed to still walk away with the same opinion that we
Yeah,
came with.
Right.
But we hope that we understand each other better.
Or still at least be friends.
I think people.
Well, yeah.
I think people debate with the trying to look right in front of others.
Yeah.
And number two, to convince a motherfucker to agree with them. And,
Right.
and that's not my case. I just want to say what I gotta say. I'm gonna listen to what you gotta say.
Yeah.
And we're gonna share information. That's it.
Exactly.
And as soon as I see somebody that's not somebody's
When it's
intention.
getting- yeah, I'm outta here.
Then I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
bounce.
outta here.
Like, all right, I see where this is going.
And 9 times out of 10, it's not their intention.
Nah, yeah,
it's
it's
to
not.
make them look right and to make you look dumb.
Yeah.
Yep. And then again, when you're debating through freaking Facebook and you're texting, a lot of things get misconstrued.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
look a
because there's
certain
no
way.
tone in it.
Yeah.
Right. And people are looking for the disrespect. They
Right,
looking for
right.
one. Oh, he said that without laugh out loud. Suck my
Yeah,
dick.
yeah.
Like, yo.
Nigga wrote in all caps.
Yeah, he mad.
Look, Cuddy said I'm still sneaking Kyle Willis.
Word.
Kyle Willis was on some bullshit.
Who the fuck is Kyle Willis?
Remember that's the dude that pulled up on me on the post?
Oh, shit.
I thought he pulled up in real life. I was
nah.
No, he didn't pull up in real life.
He wouldn't have pulled off.
Word.
Pull up in real life.
Torture act that nigga.
He pulled up on a post from like 3 weeks ago and
Oh,
on some racist
We
bullshit.
torture racking niggas? Damn.
Joey can.
Joey, baby.
Joey can.
Well, no, Joey was helping me move. I'm feeling like a bitch. I'm like, damn,
Bro,
man.
I told
I'm
you.
trying my best to lift shit like without making noises. Like,
That nigga was running with the furniture, dog. Like,
That is not true. He's,
oh, that nigga almost killed me.
that is not true.
I'm like, yeah, this won't fit. Joey was like, don't worry about it. Broke the door.
Get out the way. I lifted up the stairs myself. Get out the way.
I'll rebuild the door. Don't worry.
Broke the door off the hinges.
And rebuilt it. He did build this studio though. Like Joey be getting down with the getting.
Word, yo. He said, yo.
I can't fix a fucking argument at home, so I knew.
This nigga built the studio in a week. He's like, yo, we're going to record here.
Nah,
We'll
it
be
was
ready.
not a week.
That nigga called me
It was
like,
a
yeah,
couple weeks.
yeah, this couch and this computer ain't working for me no more. We gonna have to.
Word. Nigga laid the floor down and everything. I said, God damn.
He laid the tile down.
What? You came in, he had the knee pads on and shit. Like,
Word.
nigga sure went to the corner, right? Like,
Oh,
Nigga, I
man.
don't even know how to paint a wall.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Motherfucking
That's hilarious.
Joey Vila out this bitch.
Word. Put the shit
did
on
do
the
it.
wall.
I did do it, though.
like, huh? Joey the 2-man turtle.
The words is ain't nothing leaning to the left.
Yeah,
Should've been
that's because he got that
fucked
thing. What's it called? That thing that
level-
level.
The laser or whatever.
That
Oh, yeah,
level
I've
thing.
had
You know, I don't know
level
shit about
shit.
fixing shit. The level thing.
Yeah, I'm right
with the
with
green liquid that Homer was playing.
Yeah.
inside of it.
Measure twice, cut once.
That's it. That's it.
But since our guest is here, like we said, he's preparing to release his third album, Uno, the one-track album, on October 15th, which is also his 40th birthday. So happy birthday in case.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Well, I'll see you on Facebook probably.
Yeah, you talking my shit.
So happy early birthday. Twitty is calling. Should we answer for Twitty? Twitty, what do you want? You see what I'm doing, man? Twitty. You are live on Another for Debate podcast. Please do not say anything incriminating.
Oh, I knew y'all still recording. My bad.
Yeah, nigga. You interfering with our interview segment. I'm gonna call you back.
Word, my bad, everybody.
All right, bro. So, let me restart my introduction.
Twitty did that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Word. He's watching the
Like
fucking
hate.
show.
Like, nah. But we're here with comedian, writer, Brian Isley. Like we said, preparing to release his third album, the one-track album, Uno, on October 15th, which is also his 40th birthday. So, what is, for lack of better words, I always say that, but what is different about this album than your previous two, as far as content? Is there any surprises? Like, what should we be expecting on the one-track album? Which is mad different to me. I've never heard that before. So if you can dive into your thought process behind that as well.
It's a 50-minute. Now it's my longest album,
Right.
Like by far, but it's on one track. I didn't edit anything because I just wanted it to be a pure like representation of a live comedy show.
Right.
You get people who edit everything. Everybody edits. Everybody like, you know, make sure they put their best foot forward when they put out their product. But I just wanted to make sure that if you weren't there, you feel like you were there.
Right.
Because it's just, I didn't take anything out.
So
I
it's
left
raw.
I left the shit that didn't work.
Right.
I left the mistakes and I left everything in there. So you're going to get the most accurate depiction of a live show without being at a live show.
Okay. And going back to the one track idea, to me, now that I'm learning about streams and what they're worth and the analytics behind that, to me, that's a genius idea.
Thank you, man.
So there was a calculated move behind that.
Definitely, because it forces people to do one of two things. You either rock with the whole album or you don't rock with it at all.
Right.
I don't need any more, people straddling the fence anymore as far as support goes.
Yeah.
You either get this whole album or you don't get it at all. With with Logo and with the Isley album, some people got the whole album.
Right.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
Right.
But some people, they dabbled with a couple tracks here, couple tracks there. And I appreciate those streams as well. But what people need to understand is that artists, we live off of these downloads and these streams, and the downloads are far more rewarding financially than streaming one song or two songs or two tracks or whatever. Right. So with this, you really have no choice. You gotta get the whole album.
Right. Smart idea. Cuddy says you getting old as hell.
He says that every year. He's been saying that since I was 15. And he was 12. Like, yo, you get old as hell. I'm like, nigga, I'm a sophomore. What are you talking about?
So, location, where was this album recorded?
This was recorded at Uno in Marlton, Mapleshade, New Jersey. So this was recorded January 25th. 2020, the year before Kobe died and the world went to shit. Wow. So this was like literally the last normal day of the year.
Oh, shit. Wow, that's crazy. So this is like a time capsule, basically.
Yeah. This was when there were no masks. There was no social distancing. Wow. Easy was there.
Yeah. It was a great night, man. It was packed. Like you said, it was literally like the last day.
Yeah.
It was literally like day. No mask, everybody laughing. Crowd was beautiful. You had a mix of everything in there. It was in Mapleshade. So.
I did notice that too. The time I did see you, very, very diverse crowd.
Yeah.
It wasn't, one sided at all.
And I love that. I also get flack from that from my own people. You know what I mean? Like people will say, "Oh, he's white people funny," or he's focusing on trying to get a mainstream audience. I never fancied myself as ever being urban anything.
Right.
When I set out to do something, it was always for global domination.
Yeah, right.
Right. So I never understood the concept of just being funny just for black people.
Right.
I never got into comedy for that.
Right.
If my people fuck with me, then that's great. But I want people from all walks of life to relate to what I'm saying.
Right.
So I can't just my style of comedy is just who I am as a person.
Exactly.
So I can't be something that I'm not. And if people can't accept that are the same color as me, then so be it.
Well, they also say that about Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't complaining. So.
He not complaining. And neither am I. I got
saying
fans.
that you're complaining.
Yeah. I got fans from, all over, all different kinds of.
And it's crazy. That kills me. They say that like you're at the door turning away black people. Like you can't come in. There's too many black people.
That was wild, right?
That's just like I don't understand that.
It wasn't me doing it either.
Like nigga, pull up.
Oh wait,
you
what?
know where I'm at.
Oh, it was.
This
so,
was a thing.
It was so packed at that show that they were turning people away.
And someone said it was black people being turned away specifically.
Yeah.
Because when we got there, the parking lot was packed. So we happened to. We were like there late. We were early but late. Like,
right.
It was
Well,
packed.
if you ain't on time.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we was 5 minutes early and it was like packed. So yeah, it was a great show. But I got a question for you. Always get this question, man. Like when people first see our show, they see it and think it happened overnight. They don't understand the grind. And we known each other forever. You know, everybody in this room. And I remember when you first said you was going to do stand up in the process in the grind. Just let them know your motivation. Let them know the benefit of just staying with something when it's good, when it's bad. Just the benefit.
It's just me believing that I should be doing this. It's just me. And my first initial thought, I was talking to Saquon about this, Saquon Gillette, and he was the first person I told that I was going to do stand up. And I was just of the mindset of I just want to show people that something different from our area can be done. Because everybody was we going to play sports, we going to rap.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no comedians from Salem.
None.
Literally none.
Facts.
None. I'm the first ever comedian from Salem.
Man, some hand claps for
So-
that, man. Some history right there.
So I was just like, man, I just want to show people that something that a lot of people think I couldn't do could be done. Like my close circle of friends, they know.
We know, right?
Yeah.
But people on the outside looking in is like, he's never been this or he's never been that. And I just had to show him that, yo. Not just to say I told you so, but so other people can be inspired and pursue something that they may think other people think, oh, he's never been like that, so why would he pursue that?
Right.
It's so many different avenues to be successful in. We don't have to be stuck in certain things.
Right.
Now, there are talented rappers and there are talented athletes, but you're talented in something else too.
Right.
You could do something else, especially if those other things don't work out initially. There's always other options.
Shit, you're gonna need another option.
You're going to need other options.
Especially if rap is one of your choices of occupations.
So I just wanted to show people that it can be done, man. And then the comedy just opened up doors for other things like podcasting and stuff like that. And I found out I was good at that too.
Right.
So it's just, man, I was discovering myself, but I was also trying to inspire people that I really care about. And I knew that were talented, and I knew that they were holding back on certain things. And I just wanted to show them that we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much it, man. That was pretty much it, Easy. That was the motivation behind it. And, I started getting checks after that. So that was the motivation too.
Yeah, I seen you
Amen
champ.
for the checks.
Got crowned champion, everything.
Yeah, man.
It was dope. I was there for all that, man. We
You was there
support
for a lot, man.
Yeah, man. AC, all that, man. That's that support, though. We always support
What's up,
each other.
Neff?
What's up? Neff been gone for 2 seasons. He back.
Aiden popped in to join us. But where were we? Oh, I had a question about since you was just speaking about checks. In the live we did earlier, we were speaking about how hard it may be to monetize or make money with the COVID situation going on. What are some things you've done to remain busy or just try and stay fresh? Because I know, I would assume that not being on stage in some time is going to cause some cobwebs or, you know what I mean?
I've been just writing every single day. I was fortunate enough to get some writing gigs for some companies.
That's dope.
And
that's dope.
I wrote a book.
Right.
So I just writing. I couldn't perform on stage, so I had to just keep my mind sharp just for that, waiting for that opportunity to get back on and get things rolling.
Right.
So just writing all crazy, and the writing just turned into jobs for companies like Royal Farms and stuff like that. So
Damn right.
I
Love Royal Farms.
I'll be writing jingles too.
Call me
Push
Royal
B.
Farms. Pushing B. Now I gotta make sure I go cop some chicken.
So when you go into the store, you hear one of those commercials. I probably wrote one of them.
Damn right. Yeah. See, now I definitely gotta go buy some chicken and support the movement.
I had some the other day.
Damn, I was just in there too. That's why I got
Walking
that.
Warrior Farm. Does make it yet?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Tell them.
Special guest host. As you can see, we're full-time fathers here.
Oh, yeah.
Kids is beautiful, man. Brian's a father.
I am.
Constantly talking about your daughters and your wife and your family life and your comedy, which is something I enjoy, especially since I know you personally.
Yeah.
So how have the girls been?
The girls, Brianna loves it. Ava, not so much.
Because you're always on the road and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, talking in general about just talking about them on stage.
Oh, they don't like that? Well, Eva doesn't.
Sometimes she'll ask me, "Did you talk about me?" I was like, "Yeah," and she'll be cool with it. The other time she'll be like, I don't really feel that."
There's one story that always stick out to me when you was like, I guess they wanted to go to like a pizza shop or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And you thinking they want to spend time with you.
Oh yeah,
and you go there and they friends is there.
They set me up.
Yeah, yo, I was crying.
They set me up, man.
I was crying.
That was Ava. Ava's the ringleader, man. She's the youngest, but she run the house.
Really?
Yeah.
She does have a lot of personality.
Yeah, definitely.
B seems kind of quiet.
B she's real reserved.
Takes out
she's
the pops.
real. Yeah, in a way, but she's a lot like her mom.
Right. Shout out to Deej.
Yeah, shout out to Deej. That's the
the lioness.
Yeah,
she coming
on the low too.
Word. They ain't they like that though.
She be running shit.
I know.
Like she run the whole shit. So yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, she's a lot like her mom. Yeah. Ava's a lot like me. Right. Like, especially now, me being so outspoken and stuff. Ava is like that now.
Already.
Like, I'm going to tell you what I don't like about you.
Right.
Immediately. And then we could go from there.
Right.
So, yeah, man.
Drunk Unks Podcast have a question. Do you plan on doing a special once things are open again?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But I'm at a stage in my career now where it has to be done my way. I had some opportunities to do some stuff with some people, but if the money ain't right, then we just not gonna do it. I'm out of the mindset of just doing it just to do it.
Just to do it.
I hope you heard that. Once you grind and you get to where you want to be at, you can say things like that.
Yeah,
you can't say something like that if you want it overnight. You gotta do what they say. But when you grind and you do it the right way, you can start saying no.
Oh yeah.
Because you know different opportunities are gonna come your way.
It's been 7 years of that though. A lot of people don't understand it. It's been 7 years of me taking a $20 gig,
Right.
driving 2 or 3 hours,
Right.
just to get an opportunity. It's been 7 years of me being told no.
Right.
Yeah.
7 years of me, you're not ready.
Yeah.
When you know you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's been 7 years of that. So now I'm just like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I need me.
That resume.
I need this amount of bread for this amount of time. I just a couple weeks ago, I did a private party, and
I saw
person
that.
I
Appreciate
know,
the shirt too.
Yeah, no doubt. I always show love to
man.
y'all. Person told me, and I've known her for years. She was like, "If you really love me, you would do this show for free." I was like, I love you, but you went to work all week.
Right.
Did you get paid?
Right.
She was like, yeah. I was like, then what the fuck are we talking about then?
Yeah, this is my
You
job.
going to pay me.
Yeah,
and I still love you after that.
Right.
I may not talk to you ever again now after this conversation. Because that was pretty messed up to say.
Yeah.
If you love me.
Yeah.
Now,
Like,
what about the love for me?
what about I need to eat.
Yeah, I got kids too.
I got my kids need shoes and stuff like that. So if I love you, that means I gotta sacrifice my kids' well-being.
Yeah, that's what
I don't love you that much.
No,
And
not that much.
Not even that. It's a skill.
Right.
Like what skill do anyone do for free?
It's my job.
That's good at it.
I
Yeah,
turned
especially
it
once they
into
reach
my job.
Yeah, especially
I
once
literally
a certain
turned it
level.
into my job, and you're going to tell me to clock in and work
For free. For the
free.
love.
You're tripping.
Love.
I will never do that again.
Kids can't eat no love.
For real.
Cuddy said it's always the youngest one. Tell me about it. my youngest one just happens to be special needs. I'm like, Jesus. And now he's like figuring it out. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I get special attention. Let me knock this over. Kids are crazy, man.
Yeah, man. I love my babies though. It's crazy how different they are. But I still see myself in both of them.
Yep. Same.
It's just wild, man.
Yep.
I love my babies, man.
The guy, yeah, I'm talking about Uriah, crazy ass.
I be looking at my daughter and be like, damn, I was this wild?
Yeah,
God
right.
damn.
Probably
she is
were.
crazy.
Yeah.
She don't play with toys. She just want to trash the house 24/7.
Yeah.
I done gave up. I'm like, I'll fix it later. I'm about to go play the game. Fuck it.
True.
But you got any questions for our guests?
I mean, that was pretty much it, man. I just
Well, you were there, so you got
we were
to
there.
Yeah, he was
sneak
But
peek,
no, it's
listen.
just another thing is when you doing something, you gotta be around people that's doing the same thing and pushing to be better, cause that rubs off. Like you know what I'm saying. Our circle's small, but everybody's doing something, and they're consistent. So it's like you gotta stay on your game.
Yeah. This was my thing, and I said this on the TheBroPrint. Like, our circle is small. We have Not Up for Debate. We have TheBroPrint. We have Drunk Unks. We have NBA Panel. We have Get 'Em Girls. We need to start working more together,
Collectively.
collaborating more on it. And I try to do that, like, in an umbrella with Wildfire. But it didn't work out. And I see everybody doing it independently, and I'm very proud of everybody, like, for real. But I just need people to just work. That's why I reach out to you.
Yep.
That's why I reach out to, I mean, NBA Panel. I was on there for
you were there.
first 100 episodes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if anybody needs anything from me, y'all already know. Like, I'm willing to do whatever to help see your dream come to fruition.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
we all need to be on that same mindset. Like, I work on some people's projects so much that niggas think it's mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want people to have that same enthusiasm and that same work ethic, just not when it's your project, when it's your friends.
Yeah.
Have that same energy.
I hope y'all listening to this.
Have that same energy, even if it's not yours. It doesn't have to be 100% yours for you to have that energy. I'm living proof of that. I've been on everybody's shit.
My inbox is full of shit.
You know what I mean? So we have to work together. It was just like when we was rapping back in the day. It's like, why we got so many crews? This town has a population of 9,000 people. Why we got 19 crews?
Word.
And it was a situation where we were meeting with podcasts to try and start something. The idea was somebody else's though. So once things went a certain direction, that whole idea had got scrapped. But we wanted to do something where everybody could either come here or go and build another area where we all could shoot at and just have every podcast shooting out of this one area.
Yeah.
But, things happen.
All I'm saying is you don't have to be the chief to get shit popping.
Hell no.
You don't have to be the top guy all the time. And that's the problem with us, man.
Yep.
That's
Everybody
the
want to be
problem
number
with us.
one.
Everybody got to be the dude. It's got to go through you. Nah, man. Like, and I'm
crazy?
trying to be modest here.
Yeah.
But worldwide known, I'm the most known motherfucker. So, like, if I'm telling you this, we all need to do it. Like,
Word up.
I don't want to do this shit on my own. I want the whole city to come up.
Word up. But everybody, like you said, everybody got that same mindset. It can't be a race to the top type of thing.
Yeah. That's what we got to get out of. Or I'll show you. I can do it myself.
Yeah, right.
And
Word up.
nah, man.
It ain't gonna work that way. I mean, it could, but it'll be a lot easier if you had help. That's all we saying.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
But yeah, it's just a matter of having those conversations and everybody entering the room with an open mind. Because, everybody's men, his ego, and his you said this about me in 2012, and you did this to me in 2009. So
shit.
You know how it goes, man. But,
And I'm like that too. I felt slighted by a few people.
Oh,
and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have those
right.
conversations and we're gonna air everything out and work it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's still love there.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be love there, but you know, it's some things that need to be worked out.
Yeah.
And those people know who they are, and we gonna figure that out.
Yeah.
But I Salem, man, just that whole I got so much love for it, and everybody's like doing their thing. We need to just work together just a little bit more.
Word up. Work together. Get some hand claps for that. All I do is clap hands. I got other shit to press, but hand claps is just so fitting.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be like funny on here all the time, but
sometimes
I talk
real.
happy sometimes, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get real.
It's a nice balance with me.
Exactly. A lot of gems dropped today. This is we ain't went this long with an episode in a while.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep you so long, but yeah, because J-Ro probably been here since 10 o'clock. I know he probably cussed me the fuck look. But Joey's tending to his son, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
Appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah.
The Uno album is dropping October 15th.
Yes.
Also your birthday, like we said. Any shout outs or anything you wanted to
do? Shout out to you guys. Not up for debate. Shout out to J-Ro for doing his thing. Every time I come here, it's just some new technology in this bitch, and I'm just like amazed.
Yeah, J-Ro,
like I'll be wanting to kidnap J-Ro sometimes. Like, yo, you gotta do this at my crib for real, or else.
J-Ro would do stuff like people think he like the mean evil scientist and shit. J-Ro will help anybody.
Yeah,
he's got a big heart.
Shout out to our podcast, TheBroPrint.
Shout out to
which
the
will be
bros.
airing at 6 p.m. on Facebook Live.
I'll be tuned in.
Shout out to Deej. Shout out to the
Deej.
girls.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to Drunk Unks. Shout out to NBA Panel. Question Everything Podcast. Shout out to the Get 'em Girls.
The ladies.
Dollhouse. Everybody
the
that's doing their thing in the podcast game, man. I love everybody, and I listen to everybody, and I support everybody. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah. You got any shout outs? I ain't gonna got no dark jokes. I couldn't think of them.
You got any shout outs midnight?
Right. That's because Trump ain't been on TV. That's why.
Here we go.
Every time that nigga on TV, you come out on fire. No, I ain't got no shout outs. Fuck y'all, I'm going to sleep.
I think that whiskey is getting to him.
Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah,
I was
Look at
man.
you over there slurring more than usual.
But shout out to my great niece Camilla, who had a birthday yesterday. Could not be there. You know, we have one car now, so you know when my girl goes to do her thing, I'm stuck doing mine. But happy birthday to you. Your uncle loves you very, very much. It looks like y'all had a great time. Happy birthday to Carla. She birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to my cousin Siobhan Charday. She also has a book out. You can find that on Amazon. Am I forgetting anybody? Easy? No, I think Dubs pretty much shouted everybody out that I would have shouted out. Two Girls from Jersey podcast. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
I did notice that. Keep doing your thing.
Shout out to these guys. I like this hoodie,
shit.
man. I need that hoodie, man.
Kai Customs. Shout out to Kai Customs. For
This
the
a Kai
hoodie.
custom too.
Oh, well,
check
look at
that out, man. He out here,
The
man.
irony.
He
Shout out
out
to Kai
here,
Customs.
man.
It's like something on the back too. I'm not about to show y'all my ass though.
Pause.
Not that it's on my ass. What am I doing?
Man. You only had a
What? Oh, it's not working.
Yo, you're wild. You getting cussed out this week.
I know. But appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Not Up for Debate podcast. This has been episode Joey for J-Ro, Easy, myself, Joey. Did I call you Joey? Joey? Did I say that?
He said episode Joey.
Episode Joey.
Yeah,
Damn,
you been on. Yeah,
I was rocking with you, though.
You,
Like,
yeah,
let's get through this shit.
yeah, I thought, yeah.
I was going to
doing-
check you after the show.
I thought I was doing great. J-Ro would have cussed me out like, nigga, you said. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's episode Joey. All right, here's Twitty. All right, Twitty. We will see y'all next week, same time. BroPrint Podcast tonight, 6 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in to see my boy Brian Isley on there as well. Peace and love.
Later.
Episode